If men account for 75% of suicides, and if we assume that the same resources are available to both men and women, although, yeah, we can argue about that another day, then how come is it that they don't access those resources? I see all sorts of comments online about men just need to speak up, they just need to seek the help that's out there, the help is everywhere, why aren't they using it, that's kind of their fault. But what we have to understand is that society treats men and women very differently in this regard. So whilst the same resources may be there, the same opportunity to speak up might be available to all genders, but actually it's not possible in the same way for men to speak up as it is for women. It's more okay for women to be vulnerable. It is far less socially acceptable for men to do the same. And when we sit there and say, speak up, tell people about it, but we treat them really badly when they do. We tell them to shut up, we tell them to not be such a pussy, we use derogatory terms in terms of how they need to man up and, just be stronger, be the protector, be the provider. Then it's not surprising that men don't use those facilities. They don't access those resources because most of the time those resources don't speak to them. The language that they use, the way that they try to reach out to men doesn't suit men. Most of the time men don't even realise that they have a problem or that the fact that they're struggling is a thing. They think that they have to just be stronger, try harder. They think that perhaps they just need to man up. So that's why men don't access the resources. That's why they don't actually look for the help. They don't take the help that's there. They don't speak to the people that might be available for them to speak to. And that's a societal thing, and we all need to be accountable for that. We need to change the language with which we reach out to men. We need to change the language we use when men do speak up. But most of all, we need to change the way that we treat men way, way before they even think they need to speak up. We need to listen. We need to open our ears. We need to be curious. We need to look for the signs. And we don't. So rather than berating them if they do speak up, berating them for not speaking up, why don't we try just opening our ears and listening, watching, observing, and being curious? We, the rest of us, who aren't struggling or who recognise what it looks like when somebody is, need to step forward. I'm going to carry on with my run and I'm going to contemplate that, and I hope you will too.